Okay, here we are, March 22nd. We're going to tap some maple trees. Michelle's family's been doing it for over 100 years.
Over 100 years.
Right? So we don't have to
here
delve.
on this land.
On which land, sorry?
Right here.
We're on this land. We don't have to delve deep into the bush for this one. We're going to do 6 trees right on the front of her property. So just let Michelle tell you a little bit about what we're going to do.
Well, we've got a drill. Normally we use the old traditional brace and bit, but we're unable to locate it, unfortunately. So we're just going to use a regular drill. Drill a hole on the south side of the tree and tap the spile in. Hang the bucket, as you'll see.
What time of year do you normally start?
Well, usually once the snow starts to melt. Traditionally it's said when you can hear the water running under the snow, but it's basically when the trees will start to pull the water up from the ground to feed themselves for the spring.
Right. Now, is there a specific height? You want to go low or high? Or
No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter as long as you get it in there and tap the line.
All right, so we'll do the first one here. I'll just get
All right.
we'll get a close up. All right, so how deep do we want to go?
Oh, at least 3 inches.
Okay, hold on. All right, so we'll just do it. Looks like that's last year's hole right there.
So we don't want to go near there or in the same kind of line as there.
Okay, so we want
to go kind of over and up because the tree has to heal that.
Over here then?
Yeah, that's still fairly south, so
Right.
maybe right about there.
All right. Now we want to make sure it's pretty clean, eh? Yeah, that's pretty clean there.
Pretty clean.
Yep.
No junk. So, something interesting. The spile, the hole's on the bottom, which of course it is, but
Why is that? Well, tell everybody why we got the hole in the
a
bottom.
lot of people find it kind of weird because you're not used to seeing that, but it's because the sap comes up the tree. So it's got to run into there. So it's going to come up and kind of run out the hole. So it's got to go in there.
So basically the tree is drawing stuff out of the ground, which is the sap to feed and get ready for spring.
Yeah.
And we're going to
tap this in.
All right. That feels pretty secure. So
Good.
now, I'm just going to hang the bucket. Oh, we'll get all that dirt out of there first.
Of course, we always strain the sap and that before we boil it, so, and then it gets strained again afterwards. So this is just going to go here.
Going to go behind that little loop. Can you get closer to see?
There's a hole there. And then you put the pin through the hole. And these are actually lids. They've been around forever. I don't even know how old they are. Could be very, very old. But
So this is the tradition your family does every year.
yeah. Now the old buckets are shorter ones, a little bit fatter. But this will do the trick.
Okay, perfect.
And there you go. Wait
So,
for the drip.
and generally 1 bucket per tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we'll have to put a new hole because the path of the water will have to be the correct angle. So, and you just gently tap on either side to wiggle the spile out because you don't want to break it. I would say maybe, where's that other hole there?
Yeah.
So we don't want to get up the same kind of line.
Why don't I go over here?
Yeah, that
Soft enough?
actually let's go further
Right
this
here?
way. Yeah, that's good. clean in there. It's already sap there. Debbie. And I'll just find a branch about that size and to jam it in and break it off. That'll help it heal. And we got our bucket still.
Oh, you got one there?
Yep, and there it's already dripping.
All right.
There we go. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Okay, so there we go. We got 6 buckets out. Let's just go back and take a look how our first one's doing. It seemed to be running pretty good as soon as we put her in. So there she is on a nice drip. And it's -2 today. So it'll be quicker, obviously, on a mild day. It'll run a little bit faster. But that's not bad. We'll come back out in a couple hours. Yeah, that was doing really good. Look at that one. That one's dripping very steady. All right, that's great. Okay, it's been about 5-6 hours since we put the sap buckets out. So we're gonna go out and just see how they're making out. I'm not expecting any great amounts by any means, just to see what it's like. And as the day gets colder, on the colder days, it's gonna flow a bit slower. So it's starting to drop temperature here pretty good today. So we're at the first bucket here now. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of sap at the bottom there. That's okay. It's doing well. You can see here by the, it's starting to freeze up there already. But that's okay. It's good. Yeah, I got a little more in that one, and again the spigot's starting to freeze, so that's good. And once again, we got our friends with us today. We got Maple. Yeah, and then around the corner here we got Edward. He's starting to enjoy the weather outside again. Very adventurous. Yeah, all the buckets are about the same. And they're pretty much done for the night, I guess. But that's how it goes. We should get a pretty good amount here. This one's got quite a bit in it. All right, so that's it. I guess we'll get back out tomorrow, maybe mid to late afternoon. Check it out, see how it's making out. They say the warmer days, like 2, 3, 4, it's gonna flow much better, which would be great. And then hopefully within a week or so, I'll get enough, we start bowling it down. Maple likes to go for walks. She gets pretty excited when we're outside. Yeah. What is it? You see she's got her sticks all over the place. Rainer! Rainer! You do this all day long. She's just not good at giving it back, that's all. She thinks it's a bit of a game. Come on, bring it here. Give it. Okay. Sometimes she's not too bright. Edward, he might be ready to go in. See, it's getting a bit cooler now. He's quite the cat, this one. Come on, Maple. Okay, it's been about a week went by since we put the sap buckets out. The next day the temperature dropped to around -11, -12, and for the last week it went down as far as -21. So there was no production of sap, but now yesterday and today has been around +5, +7 today, so the sap's flowing. So let's see what we got. First bucket here. Okay, it's not doing so hot. There's a little bit in the bottom, not a lot. Oh, this one here is about 3/4 full, so that's good. We got Edward out here helping us. Oh yeah, there we go. That one's, yeah, it's done well. It's good. Yeah, and that one's 3/4 full or better. Yeah, that one's about halfway and it's still dripping like crazy there, so that's good. We'll empty them today. Now, weather's going to be mild for next while, so we should be able to dump the buckets daily now. Oh yeah, that one's right to the top. So we're going to grab our bucket and start emptying these pails. So that's 2 buckets, and we got about 2 gallons of those. That's only 3. We're almost at 5 gallons, so yeah, so that's 5 gallons, and there's still a 1/4 pail there, plus 2 I haven't emptied yet. So we had 6 buckets on these, just these trees here I showed you the other day, just to the front yard, and we got 5 gallons out of 4 pails. We're going to take that in the house and start boiling it down, and we'll probably boil it down every day or every other day from here on, but we'll keep you in touch. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back out again. Another cooler day, but let's see what we got. Yeah, this has been the slow tree. We're gonna end up moving that one for sure. Yeah, half a bucket, so we're gonna collect it while we're here. We've been getting about 8-10 gallons a day, so we've already got a bunch boiled down, and we'll take you in there in a minute and go over all that. What we're doing anyway. It doesn't change much where we go. Yeah, that's the smallest tree of the bunch, and we always get a full pail. I'm not going to take it all right away because it won't fit. Oh, spilling a bit too much.
Don't shush me.
Okay, so now we're back at the house. We got our sap bucket, and there's a sieve draining, sieving through, obviously, for all the bark and stuff. This is our sap, and then we sieve it again, going into the pot. And then this is how we started out. We're boiling it. Boil it, lots, 6 lots at a time until it boils down. And then Michelle moves it to another pot, and this stuff here is almost syrup. Now she was explaining with, when you can tell when it's almost done, when it's bubbling like that, but it's creating more foam. And obviously the bubbles are moving slower. But right now, it tastes exactly like syrup, just a bit too runny. Now we're running it through T-tail, because that's how Grandma used to do it. So
Getting out all the sediment.
It's just gonna drip through there. Then when it's all done, we can suck on the tea towel.
There, peek in there. There we go.
Okay, we're back at it again for another sap collecting day. If we get full buckets, let's put us just over 50 gallons. So we'll see how that works out for us today. It's been cold, but fingers crossed, they're running good today. Okay, so they were all full, but we got lots of ice. They were full to the top, most of them. Lots of ice blocks, but we'll take that in and put it on the stove and get those thawed right out. We got the big blocks. I'm gonna put those in first so they don't splash up too much. See, they're all hollow inside. Not much to them. This one's in there. Don't want to spill any. This is, believe it or not, this is worth more than a liter of fuel right now. This stuff is like gold. We got another full bucket left to go. We'll get that boiled down. And you can see here we've got this stuff here is ready to can. Jar that up. Then we got a couple jars here already done. And she gave some away the other day, so we're doing well. We still got, well, with the weather, hopefully we'll get another week or so out of it, but we'll see what that brings. And right now I'm going to mix up some pancake mix, and we'll get those cooked up, and we're going to see how the syrup tastes on pancakes. Oh, a spoonful. It tastes really good, but we're going to go from here. So be back shortly. Okay, so I didn't show all the mixing stuff for the batter and stuff like that. It's just out of a box. But here we are, almost ready to take it off there. And see what our efforts taste like. See what we can get with this. Put our butter on top, because we all like butter. Syrup. Oh boy, that is pretty tasty. So now we've reached the pinnacle of the process. Now it's not like the pinnacle they talk about on Bridgerton, but it's going to be pretty relatable, pretty close, I think. Yeah. Let me tell you, that is worth the effort and the work, the hydro bills. Now, we are going to do a batch over Woods Fire as well, so. But if you've got maple trees, it doesn't cost a whole lot to get into it, and it's a pretty simple process. Keep watching, because it's coming out real shortly. I'm getting ready for some early season fishing adventures. I've had fished like this for quite a few years. We're going to go bow fishing for suckers. That's coming up soon. Stay tuned. Click like and subscribe, And we'll catch you on the next one.